can put names on paper, but you play on grass, so it doesn't really matter. We definitely honour our past and the people that have done the job before, but I think it's time to try and build our own legacy at the same sort of venue and event, yeah.
Can't pick it. Scorching heat, torrential rain, lightning, thunderstorm. Well, you don't know what you're going to get in KL.
Yes, the other teams are great and they're our training paddock leading into New Zealand, but that's the game we come to play. That's the final that we have been working for the last 4 years. So all due respect to New Zealand, the respect they have for us and for them, it's amazing, but that's the game that we both come to play to the World Cup.
So as the semi-finals rolled around, it was to be Singapore for the Australian women and Papua New Guinea for the Australian men's open side. Again, both sides not hugely tested, with Papua New Guinea going down 15-2 and Singapore defeated by a colossal 17-0. As expected, they'd be facing New Zealand in the final.
Nice driving into the line there, David. Turns his screw, tries to get down low. I think the referee is happy, yeah, he backs up to Hennessy, driving back to Dybel. They've got them stretched again. Scoreboard, now they've got numbers on here on this left-hand side. Oh, it's picked off from Quinlan. She's taking the ball, can she go the whole way? Look at this chase from the Kiwis. Links back up with Susie. Good cool head there from Susie. Takes the touch. They're still on the attack here as PD. Gets the ball, it'll be Maddock. That'll have a go this time. Comes off the right foot. Splits the New Zealand defenders. Leaks up nicely there with Laura PD. Out onto the field, turns it into Quinlan. Here comes Carney on the sweep. Early ball to Susie. Hands it on the outside. What a go, gets the touchdown in the... So it's Australia who go into the halftime break with the lead. The current score in the Women's Open gold medal match is Australia 5, New Zealand 2.
And then it hit.
Well, we have an update here in the Women's Open Grand Final match. Unfortunately, you might have seen as the cameras would have been pointing out onto the field, there has been some more lightning strikes and they're in a really close distance to the field here at Pujajaya. The call has been made from the tournament committee to suspend play in this Women's Open match. So both teams will make their way into their tunnels as we see another really close lightning strike coming down. So no doubt the right call has been made from the officials.
What this meant is because of the streaming requirements, the men's final was to start at the same time as the women's second half that was shifted to another field. Being a crew of just one made it a little difficult to capture the game. But we caught up with team captain Jess McCall after their dominant 10-2 win.
Righto, Jess. Top of the heap, World Cup, box ticked, so you've got to be feeling pretty good.
Very good. Such an amazing effort from the girls. I guess we put so much effort in and I guess the rewards showed on the field tonight. All the sacrifices we make each week, week in, week out, the training camps, I guess, that's proof that we actually put the work in and that game then really showed what we're all about.
Well, you're always the danger team for New Zealand and I've been talking to them as well and they were on the lookout. Pretty impressed with stand up and perform that dominantly.
Yeah, that's who we train for. Yes, the other teams are great and they're our training paddock leading into New Zealand, but that's the game we come to play. That's the final that we have been working for the last 4 years. So all due respect to New Zealand, the respect they have for us and for them, it's amazing, but that's the game that we both come to play to the World Cup.
And a long way from Wollongong, huh? All the way over in KL, yeah?
Very long way, but worth the trouble if we get that World Cup medal.
And what's the celebrations for tonight?
I guess we'll just get together as a team, enjoy each other, because we're never going to have the same team again in 4 years' time. So just embrace each other and really have some fun, I suppose.
Congratulations.
Thank
Go
you
nuts,
so much.
Jess.
Thank
Thanks so
you,
much.
appreciate
Jess.
it.
Meanwhile, over on the main field, tension was starting to build in the second half of the men's final when New Zealand were awarded a touchdown to make the score 2-2 with 8 minutes remaining on the clock.
Now the referees will come together. If the mark was given, this will be a touchdown. They send the Australian players away. The two referees, they come together. Looks like, yeah, they're going to give it. Wow, what a response. So good work there from New Zealand. They got the penalty. They were on the mark. Quick tap, go, called Australia napping. The last time New Zealand scored, Australia managed to get one straight back. Hennessy, they go out the back again. King, over the top. Play on is the call. Whoa, 50-50 on that call. But the ball has been deemed that it was gone. And again, New Zealand score, Australia, they hit straight back. Nick Good again, just driving out for Hennessy, comes off the right foot, goes short. Michael Law goes flying through the air. What a beautiful touchdown. They go back to back, the Australians. They're back in front by 2 touchdowns, and it's alarm bells now for New Zealand. So they won't be too disappointed with that, the Australians. Now Sinclair, oh, it's been taken, oh, picked off. This is play on. Now the Australians, they are really processing. I think this is fine. Yeah, it is. They'll give the touchdown. It came off the Australians' hands. That's gone backwards with 2 minutes left on the clock. The dive, beautiful take, and that is a touchdown to New Zealand. Game on. Down, that might have been their one chance there, the Kiwis. The Australians have just got to hold on to the football now. The clock is winding down. There you go. You hear the hooter in the background. And the Australians have won the men's open gold medal, but kudos to New Zealand. They get a touchdown right at the death to ignite the final few minutes of this men's open game.
We caught up with MVP of the final, Stuart Bridie, after his 3rd World Cup victory.
Does this leave you? We'd be looking at 2023, you think, or?
Me personally, no, this is it for me. This is the culmination of a long career, and I'm happy to go out a winner, and you know, I can't ask for any more, and proud of the boys' performance today, and what more do you want out of touch football?
You got it to the Kiwis, gave you a pretty fierce run there, couldn't have been much closer.
No, exactly right. You know, the weather played a part. Hopefully one day we'll get to play a dry track football. But you know, we played to the conditions, and it was a good grind, and you know, they really stuck it to us, and we just got the chocolates in the end.
I hope the body's all right, 6 days in this heat.
Yeah, you know, you can't pick it. Scorching heat, torrential rain, lightning, thunderstorm. Well, you don't know what you're going to get in KL.
Might as well be in Melbourne.
Exactly right. 4 seasons in one day.
Right, Stu, congratulations, and fantastic game, fantastic tour.
Thank you very much.
So that was Australia's journey through the Touch World Cup 2019. And although the whole world may not necessarily have been watching, seeing the players' faces, the emotion and the elation, it's clear it certainly meant the world to them. And we couldn't be more proud here at Line Break to be affiliated with such a fine organisation. Congratulations Australia, and we hope to be there to support you again in 2023.